Okay, you should hear me now, probably. Is that better? So we had a little technical difficulty, and according to my Streamlabs, it's working now. So let me know if it does. Uh, yes, we have fixed the technical issues. We have defeated that villain. Good. Um, Hi guys. The entire speech was interrupted. It's been a while since I've streamed, like you've probably noticed, and I am very excited to be here because I've done something that for a while, I didn't think I'd do. So, like some of you may have noticed, today I've had my last test of this degree. And that means that if I have passed this test, I will have a degree, which is pretty incredible. So, we have a lot of people in the chat. Hey, Shahar, thank you for coming here. Um, Sandra Wolf, I recognize you already. I've actually never got the name right, but I recognize you. Moran, thank you for being here. Stephen Harris, thank you. Yes, we have fixed that problem. And 120 D&D, Greg, thank you for being here. Yeah, I am happy. It's the happy. No, that's not. Anyways, so hi. This is technically a Q&A, so if you have any questions at any point, just throw them in the chat. I'm looking in the chat sometimes to chat with you guys because that's what we're doing here. I've brought a drink. I have some beer, and that's nice. It's for some of you, it's probably too early for beer, or is it ever too early for beer? You can grab whatever, drink water. Hmm. But drink with me. I want to raise a toast to finishing degrees, and actually celebrate it because at many points in my life I've done something, was pretty great, was pretty good. It's done, and then I just ignored everything and looked on to the next thing, and I still do that, and I don't celebrate enough, and I'm trying to fix that. So mentioning it here on stream, that's a big, as a step, and it's a big change for me. It's like I've been a student for almost 5 years now. Has that been that long? Oof. Steven, my degree is in computer science. I'm a nerd. I'm not. I think it's BSc. I'm not sure if where the capital goes. Yeah. Um, we started together 4.5 years, and now it's done. So I'll have more time to do awesome things, or so I hope. Um, and right. So I've promised you guys that there'd be a mini, and there is a mini. I have in my possession a code that will give you a free miniature by Eldritch Foundry. You can customize it to your need, to whatever you want. You can make whatever you want. They have such a cool interface. You can make whatever race you want. They have all the cool races. I think, yeah, they even have Tabaxi. That's kind of cool. They're not called Tabaxi though because copyright. But anyway, you can customize your mini, and one of you in the chat will win it. And tonight, to win the mini, what you have to do is create whale puns and put them in the chat. And the best whale pun will win. So, so that's how we're gonna do it. This is so stupid. While you do that, while you were thinking on your puns, I want to share some of the things that's been going on in my life, and some of it, those of you who follow me on Patreon already know that I'm going to release a new a new book, like a supplement. Thank you. Words. A new supplement in about 2 weeks or so. And this one is called Zevak's Lost Tome. It's going to be a tome with spells, new spells for D&D 5th edition. It's going to have some lore in it. Very cool art for the cover. Oh, I can see that's a well of an offer. Well, what a challenge. That was painful. Well, blooming before Wellington. Oh, guys, that's incredible. So I wanted to show you that I found art for the cover. It's really cool. And if I click here, oh, it should show you the art, right? How cool is that? That's just, there's a wizard here, and he's doing his spell, channeling some energy from one undead creature to another. Oh, that's just incredible. The artist is called Dean Spencer. They have a lot of cool stuff on Dark2RPG, and they also have their own Patreon. You should definitely check them out. And I'll hide it because you can see me now. Haha. I got it. I want to see the whale fans. Okay. Steven, coming up with the perfect pun is my white whale. I suppose I'll have to blubber when I don't. Okay. You better not just be blubbering about this. Oh, yes. You guys, I love this so much. I am so happy that this is the challenge. The idea, by the way, was Moran's idea. She's here in the chat. Brilliant idea, I love it. Shaka had a crazy session yesterday and defeated. What? A Still Predator and 5 Revenants. A Still Predator is strong. It's like what, CR 10, 11 more? It's that one that you send after you send it after someone and it captures them and it teleports, right? It has an ability. They send it from Mechanus, I think. I've read it. It's probably more than Canaan's normal foes. I'm not gonna open it now. But CR16. Oh. What level are you again? CR16 is tough. You're not that high level. Must have been a tough fight. Anyway. By the way, we had for the tome of spells that I'm working on. We had a contest among our patrons, and for one, they each designed a spell, and we chose one spell, and then I took that spell and I contacted a wonderful artist. That's called their Twitter handle is @WingBuffet. Very cool dude, makes incredible art, and I talked with him, and he's going to, and I asked for a commission for that specific spell. So the winning spell is called Replicate. The spell allows the caster to touch an inanimate object, non-magical object, which is medium or smaller, and they create a copy of it. And the copy lasts for an hour and looks exactly the same. It's technically an illusion spell, so it's like shadow matter. It's kind of fragile, but you can still use it for some functions, right? So if you if you cast Replicate on a sword, it will break down. But if you cast Replicate on a key, like you sneak around. This one is for arcane tricksters. You sneak around, grab the warden's keychain, create your own replica behind your back, and then you can use the key to open whatever you want, or you can copy documents or a badge or whatever. It's a really cool spell, and such a brilliant idea. And we are going to have commission art for that one, and it's going to be in the book, and I'm really excited about it. four level 10 characters. Oh, sorry, back to the Steel Predator because that's crazy. Shut up. Four level 10 characters. What? What? Well played, Moran. That's a. Animal farm underwater. Cool spell, pretty well. You guys. I love this. This is good. Ah, puns. Fantastic. Anyways, um, what have we now? Oh, right. So I was telling you about the spell. It's a really cool spell. And there's gonna be a lot of other cool spells and some lore about magic in Eleanor and spirits, which is a big thing in everything I write, basically. And we're going to have one of those. Oh, we're gonna have a workshop, a city building workshop. We're gonna build a city together. That's kind of cool. I've actually had that lecture in a convention. Remember conventions? They were a thing before COVID. So there was a convention called Icon here in Israel, and I've ran this lecture. It's more of a workshop on how to build cities and some questions to help guide us through the process of building a new city for our campaign of world building, and what should you pay attention to, what should you pay less attention to, and that can vary between campaigns, but I've brought a lot of ideas on how to do it. I've had a similar video that's called Settlements, which is similar yet somewhat different in idea. Oh yeah, we even have a Beyond the Screen convention, right, Shaho? Um, we had the convention. We'll have more conventions once COVID's over. I miss those. I miss people. It's been a while. I want to just create. Okay, I have an idea. Bear with me here. I'm going to create an event. It's going to be in a bar. It's going to be called I Forgot How to Socialize, Please Help. And I'm going to just invite all of my friends and appear there and go there. And people are going to show up. So if you're around, you're from the area, jump in, jump by, join in. And if you're not, you can have your own event elsewhere, wherever you might be. Anyone here from Wales? Anyone here from Wales? Yeah, I miss people. There are no bars. There are no bars. There will be bars soon, though, right? There will be bars soon. Yeah, I didn't get the second shot. I got the first one. I'm supposed to have the next one next Friday, I think. And 7 days after that, that's when I'm going to be able to actually go out and create events. And hopefully by then, bars will be a thing. Or, some other place. It doesn't have to be a bar. We can go out to, I don't know, anywhere. Just miss people, that's all. And yeah. Well, Bard will play any instrument except the harpoon. Stephen, this is the best one so far. This is the best one so far. Frederick, hi from. Well, I'm from Israel, and you're from Germany. I've actually been on Germany, and I've been to Drachenfest LARP. Have you heard about it? It's a really cool LARP. And we've traveled in Berlin, and it was really cool, really really cool, beautiful country. Yeah. So now that the tests are kind of over, we get to go back to our campaigns, which is kind of nice, because I've missed my campaigns. It's like we were on a hiatus because most of the campaign is comprised of students, and even though I was mostly available throughout the period, you just it's not fun to run a game with like half your group So we had some time off, a few weeks, and next week we are going back. We're going to explore the Underdark and some crazy demonic infestations, and it's gonna be brilliant. And I'm really looking forward to it. Um, yeah, Frederick. Well, yes, I am from Israel. Thank you for noticing. Uh, half Welsh blood over here. Yep. Okay. You passed both campaigns. Yeah, we paused them both. It's yeah, Shahar, it's like, well, both of them have like at least half students. One of them is entirely comprised of students. So, well, not it was, but some of us graduated. Well, not yet. I'm just, I'm whenever I say something like that, I lose 5 points from the results of my test. That's how it works. And I am Frederick, you're a LARP person, but you don't like the big LARPs. Just too many people. I get that. I get that. I feel you. Those little room LARPs are kind of cool. I've been to a few, and that's kind of nice. Drakenfest for me was I went because it was a festival and it was big, so we went abroad for this huge event, and where you get to like fight in armies just like the movies, thousands of people in a row, shield walls, archers with actual volleys. Incredible, just and they had taverns, proper taverns that you can just go around town and enter a tavern. There are bards playing and alcohol running, and it's not, the role play is not as deep, the role play, but the experience is very immersive. So I enjoyed it a great lot. One of the times, the other was a mudfest, and we're not going to talk about that. You organize laughs. That's so cool. You are a very cool person, Frederick. You are a very cool person. I have so much appreciation for people who, organize LARPs. It's not a thankful job. I know that because I know a lot of people who do. It's a thankless job, and it's hard, and it's very cool of you to do that. So I appreciate you. Want to go see a concert after COVID? Yeah, I kind of do. Orchestra. Mm, mm. Well played, Shahar. Well played. Yes. Not bad. Still not. I still tend towards Steven's earlier one. Sometimes it's yeah, like Moran said, it's a bit harder to find your niche in those large games. That's very true. Yeah. So the best enemy for an nautical campaign, the Banshee. They have a whale that can use an entire fight in 0 HP. Steven, no, it's good. It's cool. It's still funny. I'm not gonna punch shame anyone. No, I'm not gonna punch shame anyone. But I like the previous one better. It's painful. A pun is really good when you take the psychic damage. You know, that's how you know a pun is good. Oh, so Steven, before I'm not gonna end the stream just yet, but before we do that, I'm gonna need you. What I'm gonna do is this. All right, I'm gonna leave a comment with the channel's email, just to verify. Well, we didn't close it. Wait, I almost closed the contest, but I didn't. Not yet. Oh, the bets are still on. Hey, we have Gal here. So, what I was saying, because I don't know you and I don't have your emails, whoever wins, whether it's Steven or anyone else, I leave a comment below with my email, and you send me the email to the address, and then I tell you, and then I reply to you with a comment that you have to write down, not something too weird, and then I know it's you, right? Because that's how it works. No. Gal, thank you for coming here. It's so nice to have you. I have possibly graduated. That's kind of fun. Um, you still have finals going, so good luck with those. Study hard or something. I don't know, or don't. I'm not your mom. Alrighty. So that's that's most of what I was planning on saying. But one other thing is that I wanted to put out there because I know that a lot of GMs are feeling that, and I had that feeling too. Is that when you're running a game, it's okay to sometimes take a break. I know that most GMs feel like they have to entertain some, to entertain the players. It's also not entirely correct. We are part of the game. We are there to have fun with the players. We are not there to, we don't. Our goal is not to entertain them necessarily. It's a byproduct of us having fun running the game, and it's just as important that the players are in the mindset of being there and being active and working with you and with the game and with the other players to create a fun experience for everyone. So we sometimes feel like it's our responsibility, and if we are incapable of performing, and it feels bad, and it feels bad to cancel sessions. I know it is. It does. I've done it a few times, and it's not fun. But as long as you are playing with friends, they will appreciate that. They will understand that, and you will be able to keep at it. Go back to it with a more clear mind, with a more clear head. So what I'm trying to say here with all the fancy words is that it's okay to take a break, and if you do happen to have these, feel a bit down and you need a break, it's okay to take one. It doesn't mean that you don't have to meet your friends. You can still meet your friends and play, board games. Board games are fun, so you can do that, and or have someone else run a game. That's also nice. I've been blessed with a lot of very talented people in my groups, and all of them who've tried to GM did a wonderful job at it. Every single one, and I encourage all of them to give it a try. Just so they also know how it feels from the other side. It's important. Uh, I am sure you're gonna. Don't say that. Don't say that, Science Sure Wolf. I'm. How am I gonna? How am I gonna call you? How do you say your name? A whole pandemic thing. Breaks are important. That's very true. And the pandemic sometimes it it, it takes its toll. We are social creatures. We need to meet people. Well, some of us are social creatures. Um, we need to meet people to be around them. It's fun to be around people. I personally enjoy running games live, like, with the people in the room, more than I do online games. I know that online games are not my field of expertise, and kind of bums me out sometimes. I won't let it. I did the few. I did stop a campaign, like a break from a campaign for a while, but it's it doesn't have to break the campaign. Um, but I miss that. I miss being around people, and yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Sino. Okay. Sino. 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 There would be less burnout in tabletop if there would be more forever players standing up and sitting down behind the screen. Yeah, Frederick, you are absolutely right. Um, there would be less burnouts for sure, and I think that most GMs should, Here's a suggestion for most GMs out there. Tell your players, ask them, each of them, if they can, to prepare a one-shot game. Not running just yet. Just prepare it. Have it prepared. Have some thoughts about what kind of game would they like to run. And then, every once in a while, when you're feeling a bit down, just write in the chat, hey guys, did you make your one shot? How did it go? Sometimes they even, if you were mostly their own GM, they'd kind of work with you on some of their ideas, and that's fine, but don't let them tell you all of it because you still want to play, right? But that's a good way to take a break from a campaign. And sometimes all you need is just a week break. That's most of the time that's enough. So, this is the point in the stream where when I take questions, and if there are no more questions, then I will stop the stream, and I will say farewell. But this is a good opportunity to ask whatever you have. Now, I'll remind you again. Okay, so I'm closing down the competition. So far, the best pun goes to Steven. Steven Harris, you win an Eldritch Foundry miniature. I will send you the coupon once I have your email, and you can design it, and it will be sent all the way to your home or to your local delivery agency, whatever, for free. All the way to you. You're the winner. Congratulations! So again, reminding you, I'll leave a comment with the on the screen email. Actually, let me write it down right now. Beyond the screen gmail.com. This is the email. I recognize the name. That you need to send me your send me an email with the email that you want me to, give you the coupon. And I'll send it over to you, and then I'll tell you what to do, what to write, blah, blah, blah. We'll get this done. Puns do pay off. They do. So, everyone in the chat, thank you. Shahar has a question. We earned a few minutes more. Is cereal soup, in my opinion? Wow. Now I have to think about the definition of a soup. What's a soup? I mean, I'd assume that soup has to be cooked, but that's probably not true. I mean, even soups that are served cold are cooked, right? And if you just, that's tough. I want to say no. I kind of want to say no. I don't think cereal is soup. I mean, these are some good points. And I mean, even there are soups that are dessert like soup that are sweet. So we can't just say that it's just salty or some other thing. That's a good point. Is cereal soup? I'm shocked. You've changed my life. Cereal is soup. Congratulations. It's I can't find any explanation otherwise. Cereal. Let it be known from this day forth that cereal is soup. That's it. Oh, I love beer. It's liquid bread. It's good for you. Yeah. Oatmeal is cereal served hot. It's soup. It's soup. And milk does count as stock. Stephen, I would actually balk at many soups that I get. I mean, if you gave me a cucumber soup, which is soup, I'd kind of balk as well. So yeah, I guess why not? It's cereal. I think I'd laugh more than I'd be angry. I just, I'm like, they actually gave me cereal. Well, it's soup, I guess. I mean, it's the soup of the day. If I don't ask what it is, and I just go for it, I deserve to get cereal. You know, a cereal restaurant. Mm, wondrous. Another question: why haven't you seen The Office yet? Why haven't I seen The Office? That's a good question. I haven't seen it because I have no reason. Don't have a reason. I haven't seen it because I haven't seen it. It's just like that. Have you read the Stormlight Archive, Shachal? Have you read the entire thing? Have you? Have you read the entire novel, three, four books, and everything around them? Because let me tell you something, Shachar. Let me tell you something about the Stormlight Archive. I've just finished the third book, and it's incredible. Brandon Sanderson is the best storyteller of our time. You can quote me on that. He is amazing. It is so good. And until I finish the fourth book and whatever else, this is what this is what I want to spend my uh, spare time with. Though sometimes it's fun to watch something. So, The Office, maybe, possibly, we'll see. We'll check it out, maybe. But you need to read Stormlight, Raha. It's good. You'll thank me. And Nadler, read it. The series and the author. So the series is called Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. It's a fantasy series in a made-up world of his called Roshar. Brandon is so good in creating deep characters, incredible world building, hard magic systems, storytelling like a maniac. This guy is a genius. It's. I'm trying to think if there's any series that I enjoyed more than Stormlight, and I can't think of anything. So I highly recommend it. Do you use virtual tabletop simulators as a GM, or do you prefer not to play GM during lockdown? So I used to. I used to play in. I used to use we used Roll20 for quite a while, but I've realized that I enjoy more face to face. So we do that when possible, and we had like too many lockdowns like going on and off. So every time the lockdown we had a new lockdown, and we were like, yeah, it's gonna take 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month, and it's not that bad because we have a game every other week, so we're skipping one session. We won't go back to online game. No. But when it first began, when the first lockdown started, we used Roll20. But I've recently started a campaign where we use Fantasy Grounds, and Fantasy Grounds is pretty cool, but it's very it's kind of tough for the computer. I mean, I have a fairly solid computer, and even it kind of lags a bit after a while. I have heard about many others. I've tried Astro VDT as a player. It's kind of cool. And there's Foundry as well. Haven't tried it. I probably will eventually choose one of them to be my specialty. But if I had to run a game tomorrow using an online tool, I'd go with Roll20 because it's the one I'm most familiar with. Hey, Jeremy! Yes, I'm so glad you made it. Thank you for coming, man. Um, his lectures are amazing. Yeah, I'm actually a bit fearful of spoilers. I hope he doesn't spoil his books in his lectures. That's one of the reasons that I haven't seen many of them so far. But Sanderson is. Fantasy Ground is expensive too. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. I'm so happy that it's here. I got that. It's nice. Yeah. Well, thank you for being with us. Thanks everybody for joining tonight. I had so much fun. Um, Steven, send me the email. I'll send you the mini. You have been awesome. We'll have more of these live stream. Uh, I actually will get the art that I've commissioned soon, and I will post it somewhere on social media, so you can see it. So hit that, follow, subscribe, whatever, if you haven't already. And thank you. You are awesome. Keep being awesome. I had a whale of a time. Absolutely. You are awesome. Keep being awesome. And I'll see you beyond the screen. Bye.